everyone, welcome back to episode 9 of our bus conversion journey. If you're new here, we are a family of 5 converting this retired council bus into our dream home on wheels, and we're bringing you along every step of the way. Before we jump into this week's projects, we're starting things off by giving our bus a good run. Every couple of weeks, we fire her up to circulate the fluids, oil, fuel, transmission fluid, just to keep everything lubricated internally.
Remember I replaced the tires, I wasn't sure, I hadn't turned it on to see. It's just an old electric drive that settles down. Yeah, that's just, it's not a runner. You just don't see it all. Cool, I'm happy now.
Alright, now that the engine's warmed up and happy, let's dive into what we've got planned for this episode. Seating. We kept 3 of the original single seats from the bus, and our first idea was to mount 2 of them just behind the driver's seat and pop the third one across the aisle behind the door. That way, each kid would get their own little spot, like mini captain chairs. Now, I didn't get any footage of this, but when we tried to install a seat on the opposite side, we had to switch over the seat belts to keep it all engineer approved, and in the process, we accidentally broke the seatbelt mechanism. So, as we had no other seats or seatbelts to use, we had to change plans again. We ended up scrapping that layout and trying something new, lining the seats up in a row, one behind the other, or behind the driver's seats. So now we are tracing the seat bases onto a template just to see how they feel in the space and get a better idea of how much room we'll still have to play with. Sometimes you just need to see it in real life before committing. It was now late afternoon, and after a bit of head scratching, we did what any totally normal family would do and jumped into the car for a spontaneous road trip up the coast. We found a couple of free bench seats on Marketplace and in true adventure style hit the road for a 1.5-hour drive north to pick them up. We packed a quick dinner, turned up the tunes and retreated to an absolutely gorgeous sunset over the ocean. Honestly, it turned into one of those sweet little memory-making moments. Just us, the open road, and a new chapter in the bus build. The kids loved it. We all did. With the new seats on hand, we spend some time figuring out the best placement, not just for comfort and layout, but to keep things compliant with engineering standards. There are a few technical boxes we need to tick here, like making sure the seats are mounted to properly reinforced framing, using steel top hats and uni-strut for structural support under the floor. This ensures everything's secured to the chassis in a way that's road safe and certifiable. But don't worry, we'll cover all the nitty-gritty install details, engineering checkpoints, and how we're building to spec in part 2 of the seating series. For now, we've got a plan, a fresh set of seats, and a few more sketches to make before we lock it all in. Thanks for hanging out with us. Join us for next time as we dive deeper into the seat install process. See you in part 2.